So last week we had three, or not last week, this past Friday we had three movies come out. We had Frozen 2,
Mhm.
A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, and 21 Bridges. We also had Dark Waters, but I didn't know that Dark Waters was actually in a limited release. It was only
That's
released
why I
in,
didn't get
yeah,
with numbers and all that. I still want to see it. I'm gonna find a
exactly.
copy
Yeah.
of it.
It's gonna be a slow release
Yeah.
apparently. It did okay per theater average. Nothing like extraordinary
Right.
yet for that.
No
But
marketing
with
with it.
no. But with the three movies that we knew were going to be released,
Sit up straight, young
um,
lady.
I'm so sorry. So sure, is that better?
Yeah, because you disappear and it's like half a
Sorry,
fucking wall and
I'm
half your
sorry.
face. Sit the fuck up.
All right,
Continue.
all right, all right. So Frozen 2, it was predicted, the critics had predicted it at 130.
Okay.
You had predicted it at 115, and I had predicted it at 125.
Okay.
The numbers are still coming in, and I will confirm these numbers tomorrow and post them on our Twitter account and upload all of that. But for right now, on Sunday night, the numbers are coming in at 127.
Shit. I knew. I was like,
Yeah.
shit.
Yep. And then A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, the critics had predicted it at 18.
Okay.
You had predicted it at 25, and I had predicted it at 20. As of right now, it is at 13.
Oh. I thought I'd be doing
Mm-hmm.
better than that. Okay.
13.5, I think, right now.
I don't give a shit about
Um,
points. Keep going.
And then 21 Bridges predicted at 9. You had said 10.5. I had said 8. It came in at 9.3.
Okay.
So, doing the math and everything.
Oh, it
if
doesn't
you
matter if
take-
it's just the first one.
if you well no I want you to know because I'll confirm all this tomorrow. Like
Okay.
I said, the numbers might be different on the screen from what I'm actually saying, but as of Sunday night, the original predictions, do you want to count the critics predictions, like, because they were still off on their predictions?
Does it look like I give a shit?
You don't care.
Okay.
All right. Well, I was off by 9.8 and
Okay.
you were off by 24.7.
I think for future reference, we're going to do a thing called over-under on whatever's coming out and over-under the estimate.
I was just going to go with whoever's closest.
I know,
not
but then
pri-
you have
not
to do
Price is
math
Right.
on, like, say 12 movies fucking come out in a week. You're going to have to break down all of them?
Plus and minus. It's not that much
All right.
math.
All right. Fine.
Yeah,
I just
it's
figure
fine.
over or under would be fun.
I absolutely hate Price is Right rules. I think
Over,
it's
under, and
stupid.
homework.
I think Price is Right rules are stupid.
This is
and it's
over
just
under isn't
whoever-
Price is Right rules.
What is
Do you know
over
what
and
Price
under
is Right
different
rules
from
even is?
Yeah,
So-
you can't go over.
Okay, you can't go over.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So
So
why,
if some
do you know what over under means then?
No, I thought it was Price is Right rules.
If they say 130 and I say over, if it goes over 130, then I'm right. If it goes and you say under, if it goes under 130, then you're right. And then you could just do a right and wrong down the entire list and add up the right and wrongs. Yes, it's still
But then-
math, but it's not millions of dollars and 0.5 and all that shit. You could just do,
I
if there's a
don't mind.
big release where there's like 8 or 9 movies, you could say, Matt had 6 right, I had 7 right, I win. So you can do over unders. And make it a lot
so
more
like
simple.
just who's ever, like, I was just gonna do who's ever's closest, like, because you didn't want to do each individual movie. You wanted to just do total whoever's closest, like, for all of them. So whatever, we'll work it out later. But for this week, I'm definitely closest.
Yeah. Yes, you are.
So yay to me. But yeah, so Frozen, I do want to go a little bit more in depth to this. Frozen killed it at the box office.
Of
Like,
course.
everybody's talking about it. I've already bought my tickets for me and our other sister and her 2 kids to go this Friday. I think it's going to get another bump because the people, like, holidays, for Thanksgiving this coming weekend, I think it will still do very well. I don't know what it's going to do, but I think it will still do very well this coming weekend. I don't know why you thought of Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. I should have stuck to my guts because I didn't think Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood was going to even hit 18. But you're like, oh no, it's going to do so well.
I thought it would do better.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I think it might have a good hold. Like, it will still do about the same next week. But we'll see. I think 21 Bridges, though, is going to have more competition because You have 2 adult movies coming out this week that we'll get into here in a second, and I think that that's why it's gonna. I hope it holds well, but I worry about it, especially with these, especially with one of these movies coming out this weekend. So, any other comments about these 3 movies that came out this past week?
No comments.
Okay.
I rest my defense.
Okay. So moving into what's hitting theaters this coming weekend, which is Thanksgiving weekend, we only have 2. You have Knives Out, which is the kind of Clue, Daniel Craig, Chris Evans movie that we watched the trailer for. And then Queen and Slim, which I don't think you've seen the trailer for. I have. Oh, you have? Okay.
We did a trailer reaction.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we fucking did.
For Queen and Slim?
Yes, we did.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. Sorry.
I know we did. Whether you made a video and put it on YouTube or not, that's out of the question. We did, because this is the Queen and Slim, where it's like they're on their first date. Cop pulls them over. Cop has an issue with the girl. Guy ends up killing the cop on accident. They have to go for the run, and everybody's hunting them down. And people are like, "I got you, bro," and all that kind. We watched it together, so thanks for remembering our memories.
I don't remember watching this with you. I remember just watching it. Whenever I watched the MTV The Challenge, because I watched my one reality show. I'm sorry, it's my one guilty pleasure. They literally played that trailer every single commercial break. So I saw it multiple times. Which one's projected
to do better, Knives Out or Queen and Slim?
Of course, Knives Out.
Knives Out?
Yeah. Knives Out is projected at 18.5, while Queen and Slim is projected at 7.5.
All right, we going over under on these?
Sure.
Because that's the upcoming week, right?
Yeah, but what if you get one right and I get one right?
Well, then it's a bust.
Okay.
It's less homework. Come on, we got burned out on homework. Fuck you. I'm trying to help us out. So Knives Out is projected how much?
18.5.
Over under for you. What do you think?
I think it's gonna go over.
Actually, I agree. I think Knives Out is going to go over. I've been seeing people talking about it, like just on the side and stuff like that. So I think it's going to go over.
I've heard great reviews about it so far. I think it had a small release with like just kind of like what Dark Waters did, and it's been getting like not just great reviews, but you got to think that cast also is, and it's more of a family. Not family movie, but it's more of an adult family movie. Like if you, me, and Nicole were going to the movies, just 3 of us, for Thanksgiving, we'd go see this because it's a family aspect, a family getting together in the movie. So, I think it's gonna do better than 18.5.
I'm not gonna be one of those 18.5 even if you offer to pay for me to go. I think I'd have more fun eating second helpings of turkey with my feet up and watching some bad football.
So I don't necessarily want to see this yet. I don't know if I'm not going to see this in theaters, but this is a movie that I'll probably eventually stream.
All right, so next one then.
Queen and Slim, 7.5. I still think that this is going to go over.
I'm going to say under on this one. So now we can't tie. Right?
That's true.
Oh, look at there. Shit's getting figured out.
All right. Well, we'll make this super easy on me instead of me having to do some pluses and minuses.
Yeah.
But all right then. I mean, I'm not going to say Queen and Slim, but I feel like with having 21 Bridges, Ford versus Ferrari.
Oh, it's back! It's back. She still can't say the fucking name. This has been 3 weeks.
Ford versus Ferrari. 21 Bridges, Midway, Knives Out, and Queen and Slim.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of adult movies to see during Thanksgiving weekend. There's going to be so much. There's going to be so much battling between them all. They're all going to be splitting the
pot.
The pot, yeah. So there's going to be some that suffer from it.
So why'd you say if they're going to be splitting the pot that much, why did you choose over on both of them?
Because they're both new, and I think that they both have compelling stories, and the audiences are slightly different.
Okay.
Your target audience. So this week, in the box office, obviously we had said Frozen came in number one, just destroyed everybody else.
Yeah, of course.
Ford versus Ferrari.
Good job.
That came in at number two. And then you had A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, 21 Bridges. So, 3 of the top 4 movies were new releases.
Right.
Which is where usually the new releases land. And then you have Midway is still in the top 10 or top 5 and still did
I'm seeing it this weekend. Yeah.
So, yeah, you'll be supporting them. Playing with Fire is still in the top 10. And I'm like, this is not, like, I guess.
Where's Charlie's Angels?
Charlie's Angels is coming up. You have Playing with Fire at number 6. You have The Good Liar at number 7, and Charlie's Angels at number 8. So in Charlie's Angels' third week, it's at number 8. It's almost out of the top 10 in its third week. Whereas Joker, which is in its 8th or 9th week, is at number 10. So you have a very, I guess I know why Playing with Fire is still in the top 10. It's because it's one of the only family movies. Besides Frozen 2 that's out now. Everything else is more adult movies.
Right. Okay.
But no, I think it's a pretty good box office. Only 2 movies coming out this week, so there's not too much competition. I think Frozen is still going to come in at number 1.
I don't see either one of those edging it out, so I agree.
No, I think it will still come in at number 1, and then probably Knives Out at number 2. And then I'm not sure what will be in 3, but those are the top 2 movies I think will be for this weekend, this holiday weekend, with the nice 5 days at the box office.